Now, the reason why it's so important to do that correctly in the backswing is because basically in the start of the downswing position, once we're in this sort of position, this leg needs to stay stable, okay? You can either work on pulling your lead hip back, okay, so it's very much a rotational led swing, or you can work on laterally moving and creating a bit of a bump. But what you can see on both of these scenarios, right, is if I go for a rotational lead or I go for a lateral bump, see the way this leg stays absolutely solid. And my point is that it's not drifting around or sliding about. And it's a really important thing to understand that. And that's, like I say, that's why we see professional golfers and they look so central over the ball and they look like they're all day long, they're going to get a really good strike over the ball. And the main reason why is that they know how to use the ground and they naturally use the trail side so much better than amateur golfers. Imagine now you're my mirror. So you get set up, you flex your knees. You create a rotation, but you keep the leg flexed. And then what you're doing is you're trying to turn until you can start to feel weight distributed, should we say on the outside part of the foot, or if it's towards the heel, that's absolutely fine. Then I want you to notice the way that your leg will go outward facing to a degree. Okay, so it's not acceptable that it spins out entirely, but obviously the hips need a degree of rotation around the upper part of the leg to be able to get to about 50 degrees worth of rotation. Now, whilst you're feeling this, right, pressure building underneath that side, then what you need to do is you then need to try and make sure this stays nice and stable as you start to open up the hips coming in towards the downswing. So you don't want to see excessive this or excessive this.